Hello and welcome to Light Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Wuben X3 Owl. This is a dual LED wireless charged everyday carry flashlight. This particular one is the advanced version with the battery box. We'll show you what that's about. You can find this selling at a premium price at Amazon right now for $109.99. That's its retail price. There's a 5% off coupon bringing the price down a little bit to $104. Just recently they had a lightning deal on their standard model with just a normal charging base, and that one was going about $65. So if you're not in a rush, you can get a really cool flashlight at a good price. So this is really neat. Let's check it out. Wuben. Got this neat box. Opens up. Look at that. I took everything out though. But I like the presentation. Really cool. It's got a magnet there. Wuben X3. This is not flashlight. This is Wuben Easy Carry Light. That's what ECL means. If you're wondering, 1-year warranty. We got some bullet points on the back, which I'll probably show you in the instructions, but that's pretty much its run times and its basic parameters. There you go. Standard version just has a standard dock. And the advanced version, which mine is, has a battery box, which is kind of cool. All right, so I'll show you what you get in this box. All right, so off the side this goes. First things first, we get the star of the show, the Owl X3. It is cool. If you guys have seen it, I did the X1 Vulcan. That thing's really awesome. I just like their products, and here's the X3, so yeah. What else you get in the box? That charging setup, awesome. We also get this really cool cable. This Easy Carry Light Innovation. Oh, Innovator. Okay, that's cool. So what this is this is your charging cable and a little dongle thing. So there's Type C to Type C. And that's how that works. And you just snap that back in there. Okay, you even get a lightning adapter, Type C to lightning. I don't know why you need this. Maybe for data. There you go. It's Type C to lightning. See that? Pretty cool. And you hook that to your flashlight or your charging box. Nice. And then we get the instructions, which we'll go over really quick. I kind of got it opened up. We can just flip through it. It's a really long pamphlet, so this is how we're going to do it. So there it is. The X3, white and red light. Gotta love it. I do like auxiliary lights being red. What's in the box? Product operation. There's the standard charging base. And I kind of wish the advanced version had both base, the base and the charging box, but you get one or the other, so depends on preference. I wanted to go with the charging box because it was cool, different. Okay, there you go. There's the thing I just showed you, the wrist strap, and there's the charging box in operation. And of course, yeah, it's an easy thing. And then we got how it works. And I go over all those button combinations there, but in case I missed something, you can freeze on that. And going here, we got some Chinese. Okay, here we go. You can charge from the base, and you also have the charging box, of course. Cool thing about the charging box is it has through charging, so you can be charging the flashlight and the box at the same time. That's awesome. And the box contains a 3000 milliamp hour battery, so if you're on the go, you can charge your flashlight on the run. I love that. There's the parameters you saw in the box, and we're pretty much done, I believe, with this. And we're getting to this over here. I think that's the end. Fully charged. Okay, charge, breathing lamp, indicator lights. There you go. And I think that is about it. Okay, and then we'll go over here. I think there's a few extra little goodies here. I thought we were almost done. Maintenance method, and there's your last page. Okay, cool. Let's set that aside and move on to the flashlight, X3. All right, so, and then we'll leave this little box here, come back to it. All right, so let's go down and zoom on this little owl. Yeah, it's cool. Right away, its size is neat. It's pretty compact. Look at this little guy. It's got that rotating head, so that's pretty cool. You can rotate it so it sits as a vest type light or a normal flashlight forward facing. So I'll show you that in action too in a moment. But yeah, let's go over dimensions. So I guess I'll have to zoom in even further because it's a little guy. I love these micro lights. So our length is 2 13/16 of an inch or 71 millimeters. We have a width of 1 3/8 of an inch or approximately 35 millimeters. Then we have a thickness with the belt clip here of 19 millimeters or 3/4 inches. So nice. Let's do a size comparison. I brought out some fun ones. Now, this has an OLED display on it, which is cool. I'll show you that real neat. There you go. Cool, right? So for this light, I brought out another OLED contender, the Nightcore. This is the Teeny 2. This thing's small and it has a little OLED screen. I love that. That has a countdown too, which I think is neat. All right, so we got the little keychain light. Figure what the heck, right? We have a AA battery. We have an 18650 flat top battery. And it looks like I'm going to have to bring this up. And we're going to bring in a bigger flashlight, the 18650 TC15 version 3 through night. There you go. Cool. So this gives you a general idea. Different companies making different products. And kind of what Wuben's going for. Something different, unique, very awesome. Yeah, this is cool. So there you go. Size comparison done. All right, let's talk about features of the X3 real quick, and then we'll demo it. So, show you how this all works. All right, we're going to bring us back on down and talk about everything. So, weight, they say 65 grams. I think the website said 70, so expect 65 to 70 grams, I guess. So, neat little weight to it. I like that. So, looking at it, we have a front bezel here of aluminum. They got these security type hex screws. I think it's like 1 millimeter. I didn't have a small enough bit. I was going to take the back off to see what the battery looked like. It looks like I used a LiPo pack. But yeah, I didn't have a small enough bit to get those out. So I guess I had to leave it, unfortunately. So if you look here, this is a polycarbonate lens system. Looks like it has diffuse centers, which is some slight reflectors there on the side, if you can see that. Just pretty basic lens. There you are. And each one here, we have on this one side is the white light. It's a Samsung LH351D. It's high CRI, which is nice, and it's got a nice neutral white color to it. Very diffused, not really like centered hotspot per se, especially when you're going any kind of distance, but otherwise a nice beam pattern. Same with the red. We have a luminous SST10 auxiliary, which is fantastic, and it's accessed by the button. I'll show you how this works in a moment, but really cool that you have the red. You can access red immediately without turning on the white light there. So that's a nice thing to have. You have an aluminum head design, which is really cool, and of course it pivots 90 degrees, and I'll show you that here. And it's got a PVD coating, so let's go ahead and show you how it pivots. Just look for the symbol, and this says hot, I think. Yeah, hot. Don't burn yourself. There you go, 180. So you just follow that instruction and turn it. There you go, and you're in flashlight mode. So now you've just converted your light into a forward fired light. Turn it on with a click. Got the OLED telling you the level you're on. Yeah, it's got body lights here. These can be turned off, which is nice. It's probably battery status as well. But this is a glow-in-the-dark bottom here. We're going to talk about that. But yeah, really cool. So yeah, turn it on and off like that. Yeah, we'll go over that switch in a second, but just wanted to show you how that rotated. I'm going to bring it back. I do like the 90 degree setup. So we're just going to go like this. There we are, back to this position. Nice. So let's keep going. Yeah, you saw the small OLED display. Yeah, it's not super descriptive, and sometimes the bezel gets in the way. You have to kind of move it a little bit to see it, but not too bad. Right now it's saying 1 lumen, and you can cycle it. You can see how it changes. Now we're in turbo. So yeah, it's a neat little screen. I think it's pretty cool. So we'll put it on 1 lumen. Yeah, and you got the battery life indicator there. And then you have your level of light, and then of course the lumen setting. So yeah, that's a neat little setup. I like that. And you got the 1 lumen light, which you use quite a bit actually. I like that setting myself. The switch right here, the power switch, as you saw me using it, is pretty simple to operate. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So single press on, single press off. It has mode memories, so when you set the regular mode, low, medium, or high, it will remember that last mode used. It does not remember what mode you're using in red, unfortunately, or turbo, or strobe, or SOS. So it just remembers low, medium, or high. So single press on. So if we turn it to medium, which is 50 lumens, level 2, we turn it back off. And if we turn it back on, it'll be at that same setting. So very cool. So that's how that works on basics. So if you press and hold while off, you'll access your secondary. So we'll do that. So right now we're red with 1 lumen, as you can see there. And if we hold it down, we can cycle it to the high mode. There you go. The red high is 80 lumens. It's pretty bright. This is intense. When you see the pictures in the garage I took, you'll be amazed. So back to 1, and then we're off. So that's the red secondary. That's how you do that. Double press from off or on for the turbo. Okay, cool. Saying it there. And of course, also for strobe, if you can't handle flashing lights, turn away. So triple click from on or off. Now we're in strobe mode, which is 700 lumens. Pretty amazing. And then if you triple click again, it takes us into SOS mode. There you go. Single press off. And now let's lock out the light. So if you want to lock it out, you don't want to turn it on by accident, which is pretty hard because that button is flush fitting. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little lock symbol will appear telling you your flashlight is locked out. 1, 2, 3, 4 to unlock. Boom. You got these body lights. These body lights are kind of cool because they do charge the body up, and that means the glow-in-the-dark feature. So if you leave those on, it's a good thing. But if you don't want the parasitic drain of those along with the light you're using, you can turn them off. So let's go ahead and turn the flashlight off. From off, you can kind of see it's glowing a little bit. I'll try to show that better with the lights off. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I turn this back on. The body lights are off. So that's how you turn those on and off with just 5 clicks. For right now, we'll just leave them on. What the heck? So turn the light back off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the light back on. And we have our body lights back. Sweet. All right, cool. So the body itself, let's go ahead and just turn that off, is like a acrylic, kind of frosted. It has a wireless charging square right here, as you can see, for your wireless chargers. And of course, at the bottom, we have magnetic base that's really strong. Hold the battery. That's pretty good. Well, sort of holds it, but you get the idea. It's holding it on a round surface. That's pretty neat. Let's see. I think it holds a 21700. Yeah, it holds that better. Nice. Very cool. So you have the charging base, which works in the charging box, which we're going to show you. And yeah, so you got that wireless thing. I think that's really cool. Set it right on the surface and charge. You get that 1000 milliamp hour battery in there. Very cool. We'll go over the run times in a moment. You got your vest clip, hat clip, whatever, belt clip, however you're going to wear it. It's pretty sturdy. Seems pretty strong there. And yeah, and the glow-in-the-dark plastic. So that's pretty much the light. Let's talk about this real quick here. Well, actually, this is not quite done. This is IP65 water resistant and 1 meter drop, just so you know. Here's the charging box. It has a white color to it. And as you can see, it's got a diffused cover. So we just pop this out. One thing I don't like about it is this little tab. If you break that little tab off, this won't stay shut. So I don't know. Yeah, it's magnetic in there, so it holds when you put the flashlight in. So let's put it in the charging box. And it should automatically start charging your flashlight, which it did. Turns the lights on and starts charging it up. Now you can close this. And while it's charging, you can actually turn it on and it'll run the moon mode, the 1 lumen mode. That's the only mode you get. Oh wait, you do get more. All right, cool. I thought you get just the 1. So you also get medium. So you got a lantern mode, which is nice while it's charging. That's a neat thing. So yeah, that's how you would run this, like a little lantern. I only thought I had the 1 mode. Nice. Okay, so you got your low and medium. Can't go any higher, I don't think, or you probably melt the front plastic. That makes sense. And then single press off. And of course, it supports through charging, so you can actually plug it in the front here. We got the, go ahead and open this up here. Type-C charging, power indicator. You can see what status the battery pack of the charging box is by hitting the button. It's blue, that's good. Red is bad. And of course, it takes 5 volts, 2 amps in to charge the 3000 milliamp hour battery that this guy has. As you can see on the bottom, that's the stats of the box. Again, it's metal body here with a plastic bottom and a plastic top. And that's just real simple. It has 2 battery contacts in the bottom that the flashlight meets and starts charging. You got also a spot for a lanyard to hook to if you wanted to carry this. As you can see, it's not going to fall out of there because it's got magnets in there holding it in as well. So there it is. Okay, cool. So let's go to the garage where I performed a demo of the X3 in action. We'll come back to the bench, do a quick demo, and do my final thoughts. So here we are in the garage, 15 feet away from the garage door. The flashlight is on its turbo mode, and this is 700 lumens. Expect a runtime of 30 seconds before it throttles down to 200 lumens, giving a remainder runtime of 1.5 hours. Expect a total throw of 102 meters on this turbo mode. Now we're on high. This is 150 lumens. Expect a runtime of 2 hours. 150 lumens lights up quite much of an area here. Really nice. Now we're on medium. This is 50 lumens. Expect a runtime of 6 hours. 50 lumens for 6 hours is decent. And now we're on low. This is 1 lumen. Expect a runtime of 50 hours. So you can get a lot done. 50 hours with low light and a small bench setup. Now we're going into red. This is on high, 80 lumens. This runs for 30 seconds before it throttles down to 30 lumens. It runs remainder of the battery out for 2 hours. Really cool mode to have, red. 80 might be a little high, so you can definitely go to low. Here's 1 lumen low, which is surprisingly bright for red. I like it. I expect a runtime of 30 hours at 1 lumen red. All right, cool. Let's go to the bench real quick, and we'll do our desktop demo. All right, so it's charging up, as you can see. That's a cool box setup. I really like that. And then, yeah, you can plug in your charger in the front, and this will still charge and still light while you're charging the battery of the charging box. So, yeah, that's just a neat thing. And there's different color combinations. You can get green body, blue body, glow-in-the-dark body, I believe, black, transparent black. So there's different ways you guys can go with this too. So there's a charging box, pretty basic. I'm setting that aside. All right, so we'll bring in deco cards, and we'll just bring this up a little bit. We'll turn it on low first, and we'll just go over to settings and have some fun. Actually, will we be able to stand it up? No. That's the problem with standing. If it's no magnet underneath, it's going to fall because those are two little pivot points. So standing isn't going to be a thing, so you're just going to have to like lay it sideways. That works. All right, let's go ahead and turn some lights off and have fun with this. All right, cool. So here we are with the flashlight on low. You can see it's got the body light. Now this is high CRI, so it should look really good. Yeah, bringing it in. You can see it's not a very defined hotspot, just kind of a more general inspection type light. Let's go through modes. So there you go, and high. Aim at the ceiling. So low, medium, high, and then go to turbo. Turbo, pretty much lighting up a good area. Turbo to the table. Yeah, going edge, all the way out from the edge, bringing it in. So you get to your hot spot, which is, like I say, very undefined. So you see a huge spill, but it's all flooded. It's like a real floody spill to it. There you go. Okay, cool. Let's go to red. So turn that off. We'll press and hold for red. And now we're on 1 lumen red. This is nice. If I could hit the focus. There we are. And of course, if we press and hold, it goes for 80. 80 is pretty strong. It's aiming at the ceiling. It's actually lighting the whole room up in red. Whole table in red. That's crazy. Love it. So RFI is a factor. If you have a radio, pretty much any mode on this light is not great. So let's bring it down to 1. Turn the radio on.
It just seems like a song. And again,
it just kills the signal.
The other part, don't get me wrong. Look,
if you get too close,
we're never entitled, media. We're never entitled to answers, entitled to ask questions. But my thing is that if you're gonna come out and give this public statement, you should be answering questions.
So you get the idea.
Like if you're gonna do this in a press conference,
let's go ahead and just turn the radio off there. I always like to show that because a tuning channel. Let's go ahead and turn that back on. Now what I wanted to do is show you the glow-in-the-dark body. So we'll go ahead and we're going to jazz it up with this flashlight here and make it super glow. Yeah, should be cool. Should look good anyway. But yeah, I got this other flashlight here on the table. There we are. And if we turn that off, that should show off the green glow. Yeah, it's pretty bright. In person, it's really bright. Camera's trying to pick that up, but yeah, it looks really good. Help you find it. All right, cool. So let's go ahead, turn this light back on so I can see what's going on. Here we are. All right, let's go turn the lights back on. Do final thoughts of the X3 Owl. All right. So, okay, we'll go ahead and click that off. Yeah, I love that little OLED screen. I mean, yeah, the night cores got more in there. It'd be cool if they could use a little longer one, but I can see they ran out of space, so they had to go a little smaller screen. It'd been cool because you could put a lot more there. You could have their name just like that. Wuben, that'd have been cool. They had like a runtime like this. That's kind of neat too as well. But kind of cool that they were able to put like a little screen in there anyway. So yeah, the Owl X3. Let's talk about what I like about it real quick, and then we're done. So my final thoughts on this is, what do I like? It's lightweight. That is big. Cool looks. I mean, come on, can't knock it, right? Go ahead and zoom it on down. Get a little up close and personal. I like the high CRI Samsung LED. It looks good. Great for rendering colors properly. Wireless charging is a really cool thing. I have a couple power banks that this works with. I'm happy with that. I got a power station that could charge this up. 1,000 milliamp hour battery is great. Has decent runtime. And yeah, that's neat to have that wireless charging feature. So, and I think the battery is replaceable, but we'll get to that in a second. Red secondary LED is cool to have too as well. As you saw, you get access it directly, which is the way I like it. The mag base with the charging contacts at the bottom. That's handy as well. The body LED illumination I do like for finding the flashlight and to help charge up the glow-in-the-dark feature. And of course, I do like the swivel head design. Being able to rotate this, into flashlight mode. Let's see, make sure I do it the right way. There we go. Yeah, I do like that factor too as well. And being able to run it like a normal forward-facing flashlight. Those are big key items I like about this. And of course, the little OLED screen, it's just neat looking. That's a big plus for me. Now the minuses. What I don't like about it, or would like improved, a lower price. $109 is a lot of money for this. Even on sale at $104, wow. But getting it at $65 on a lightning deal was a pretty good deal. So, and you got the normal charging base. That's all you really need. This is just for fun, this charging box. This is cool if you're hiking or if you're out in the woods. You got backup, 3 times the capacity, help you charge up your flashlight all the time. That is nice. So it's like a mini power bank for your light. There's no output though, so you can't charge a phone with this or anything. It just has that Type-C input. So don't expect it to charge anything else. That's the only thing about it. But it's kind of cool. It's snazzy. It's different. Gets you, it's kind of a neat protective case too as well for your light. That is neat. So if you like that, go for it. If not, just get the normal charging base. Keep the price low. 65 is probably where this is at, a good price. But getting into the $100 territory, you have to ask yourself, do you really need to have the charging box? Because you can save yourself a lot of money. Just get this with the normal base. When it's not on sale, it's like $80. So yeah, 65 is a sweet spot. That's just me personally. And of course, battery not being easily replaced is kind of an issue. I wish it was something simple in there, but I can see they had to go compact. But I'm sure if you have the skills, you could replace this battery. But it's not easily replaced. Also, I'd like a flashing mode for the red LED. That would be neat because, you want attention. Red is nice. It carries well. And it's a nice warning or beacon if you're working on something. Slap it to the back of the car, have the flashing on the high mode, and there you go. You're rocking. So, and I'm trying to think of anything else. I'd say it would have to be done with this. That's about it. That's my dislike. So overall opinion on this flashlight, it is a maybe recommendation. I say maybe because of the price. If this was lower in price, like say this average price was with the charging box, say $75, $80, I would say go for it. If you see it that low, snap it up. It's fun. You'll enjoy it. If you do see it for $65, it's definitely worthwhile, the $65. Because I think I spent like $42 on this teeny. So, I mean, yeah, you're getting quite a bit of flashlight here if you see this for $65 versus this little thing. So, definitely go for the X3 if it goes back on a lightning deal. And I have links below. I'm an Amazon associate, so I do get qualifying payments, commissions earned. If you click the links, helps the channel out. You guys are great. Helps get more products to show and display. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. 2, if you like Wuben products and want to see more, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. I love these flashlights. I'm going to keep reviewing them. They're just so unique. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the X3. Do you like it? Do you like their other models they have? Do you like the Falcon X1, the one with the built-in fan because it runs so hot? Do you like any other models? Would you like the X3? And let me know. I'm curious of what your thoughts are. If there's other flashlights that would compete against this, also I'm curious what's out there. You guys can tell me. Maybe I can pit them up against each other. All right, guys, there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.